And a shout out to Jermaine Dupri for being one of the rare producers who actually used another contemporary producer's work. I had never seen that happen before. I don't think it ever happened since. That'd be like me sampling Dust Yourself Off and Try It Again and making a new record out of it right now. You know, a Timbaland joint that's prominent and that people know. So for him to do that was huge. Like, it's absolutely, I've never seen it done before with another producer using his own contemporaries work and to make a new work out of it. Brilliantly done. Thank God they did it. And it was a whole hit record, a whole pop hit record, back with Tyrese, who was in the original video of Rain. So that was a 360 all the way back around. And then, but he wasn't the first one to do it, though. Master P is the one that sampled it first and financially changed my life because he didn't get permission to use it. But when he did use it on his last album, which is called The Last Don, that album sold like 4 million physical copies. So that satisfied my publishing debt that I was in with Universal at that time. So, and he did it in 98, a year after the original one came out. Chingy's thing is years and years later. So again, like I said, Rain has been a windfall, if you will, and a showering of blessings.
That's interesting. Now, just I want you to break this down for the purpose of the video, right? Now, you have writing credits on this because of of Rain, right? Now, the melody is a combination of what Jaco did and what you did, right? So within this song in particular, could you just explain the part that's Jaco's and the part that's yours?
The same it is on the original. It's those 2 bars that's still Jaco, and the rest of it is me. So here's what I tell, and I'm glad you mentioned this. Here's what I told that particular person on his page that was using my chords and structures. I was like, if you don't want to credit me and people want to jump on here and credit and say it's Jaco, then guess what? Don't use mine. Try to do what you're doing to Portrait of Tracy and see how that works. See how your composition sounds if you just take me out of the equation and you just have Jaco. Now what you got? And those bars, that's what you got. Them 2 bars that you can't connect. Don't use my chords. Don't connect my shit to it at all. And you just got 2 bars of that Portrait of Tracy. But what Chingy and Jermaine Dupri are using ain't that. They're using what I did to it to make their composition. So now, what I love about it is that marries me and Jaco for eternity in a writing relationship that I created.
And
that I am too.
And to validate what you're saying, the fact that you're credited on Chingy's song is just proving your point that they used something that you did. It wasn't just because if you weren't credited on it, if they just used what Jaco did, right, you wouldn't be credited. You wouldn't be credited. Right.
Exactly. Right. The beauty of it is, since they used my idea of it and my interpolation of the Jaco, then that's what they based the splits on. So Jaco is getting paid from the very Chingy record that I'm getting paid from. Exactly.
An interesting business, this music business, man. The publishing, the
no record that people use Rain on that Jaco's not getting paid for too, because we are forever connected in that particular composition.
Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we got 4 more songs, right? Just disclosure, 4 more songs, right? Once again, thank you, Mr. Brian Alexander Morgan, for spending time with us, man. This is an honor. All right, let's get through these songs.